said to both Jillian and Nigel in my videos with them, I was sick last week. Nigel was sick. I know there's a lot of stuff going around, and I hope everybody's staying healthy right now. There's some weird stuff going around, so try and stay ahead of it. Just want to kind of summarize this week, what you're going to have done, and then talk a little bit about where things are going from here. So, 2 daily creates, you pick the days. The improving your photography, thinking about photos, improving your photography assignment, and the storytelling with photos assignment, which is where you're going to do 6 stars of storytelling assignments. The films, Le Jeté and one other movie, and then making an animated GIF from that longer movie. Site work and participation. There are 2 plugins that I want you to activate on your sites. One is called Akismet, which will help cut down on comment spam, which some of you are starting to get. And the other one is called Jetpack, which actually does tons of things, but the one I want you to focus on right now is turning on subscribe to comment, which allows people, when they leave a comment on your site, to check off a box so that they get an email when you respond to them or someone else responds. So you can kind of like see the conversations that come out of your comments. So try and get both of those set up. Again, the DKC can help with those. In terms of participation, please keep commenting and reading each other's posts using the blog posts channel in Slack or our website at theend106.com. And in your weekly post, please continue to share what you think your classmates did that you found most inspiring or impressive or provocative. And finally, did you all remember to add an avatar to your Slack account this last week? Because that was an assignment and it's an important one, so try and get that done. And finally, the question of the week for this week is, do you think, this is going in a completely opposite direction, do you think an animated GIF can be considered a story, and why or why not? And this would be a great time for you to embed and include some media to illustrate your ideas, animated GIFs in your post to illustrate your ideas. So that's it. Then write up your weekly summary. Everything's due by Monday next week at midnight. Next week, a couple of things. Next week, we are going to be moving to audio, which we'll be doing our introduction to audio, which will take a week. Next week is also going to be when your first self-evaluations are due. Hopefully everybody read the syllabus and knows how grading in this class works. I am not sitting and giving points for every assignment that you do. Rather, this class is graded based upon a conversation that you and I have through your self-evaluations. So you're going to do 3 of those every 5 weeks. The first one will be next week. I will put a document into Canvas for all of you to see in the files. You will make a copy of that document, fill it out, and submit it to me as an assignment in Canvas. It's the one thing you do have to submit in Canvas is those self-evaluations. The document that I share will have some questions for you to answer, kind of guide you through the process of writing your self-evaluation. At the end of that self-evaluation, you will tell me what grade you think you've earned so far and why. And if I think we're on this, I'll give you comments on your self-evaluation. If I think you're on the same page, we're on the same page, I'll let you know. If I think we're not, I'll ask you to come and talk to me. And we'll set up a meeting to talk about how things are going. So people are like writing me on Slack and saying, oh my gosh, I forgot to do this thing. I'm really sorry. You don't need to do that. I'm not monitoring you like that. Your self-evaluation is your time to explain to me what you've done, how well you think you've done the work that you've done, and if you've missed things, why you've missed them. I said this in Slack. Let me reiterate. Last week, at the end of week 2, I went through and I Slacked everybody privately with feedback, particularly if stuff was missing. I am not going to be doing that every week. Let me repeat. I am not going to be sending you messages every week of things that are missing from your work for the week. I don't like to be a nag, and you don't need me nagging you because you know if you did something or you didn't do it. If you didn't do it, I assume that you know that and you'll address it in your self-evaluation. If you missed something, should you go back and do it? If you want to, if you feel strongly and you think I would love to see you do it, but I don't expect you to. This class moves quickly and you need to kind of move with it. So I'd rather see you take the effort that you would have put into going back and doing a lot of stuff you missed into what's coming next, rather than dilute that effort across everything. Does that make sense? The other thing, so after audio, we'll be doing design, and then we'll return to audio for our radio show projects, which will be assigned the week before spring break. Next week, You will also be beginning, no, I'm not going to tell you that. I'll tell you about it next week. All right, I think that's it. Stay healthy, stay safe. If anybody else wants to visit me in the bunker, let me know, and I will see you in week 5 of the End 106.